What do you say, Toby? The truth.
Looks like shit.
That's why I love children, no guile. It does look like shit.
What's happening, guys? Supernova here, back with another video. Before we get into the video, I want to give someone a shout out, and their name is Francis Cuthbert. For those who don't know, I recently hit my goals to be able to monetize my channel, and I submitted for monetization, and I was denied. And I can only assume it's because I tend to swear in my videos, like, a lot. And the only way to rectify that would be go back and either censor all my videos or delete them. But this is how I feel about it. This is who I am. I swear a lot. And I'm not going to change who I am or become someone fake just to monetize these videos. I laugh every time I see grown men on YouTube say darn instead of damn just because they want to be able to monetize their videos. I haven't said darn since I was 8, and I'm not going to start saying it now. Anyway, I'm thanking Francis because they happen to be my very first patron. How fitting on this Memorial Day weekend I got to memorialize or commemorate my very first patron, so I just wanted to thank them for their support. And I want to thank all of you for your support actually, because however you support me, whether it be monetarily or through likes, shares, subscriptions, all of that helps this channel grow and helps this become a better channel. So I want to thank all of you, but again want to single out Francis to thank individually. Now with that being said, let's get into the video. Now, I made a video last week about whether or not Ghost of Tsushima was downgraded from what we saw at the E3 2018 event. And to what I could see, to how I felt, it did appear to be downgraded in some way or shape. Now, I've had a lot of people point out to me like, hey, you can't really compare these scenes because they're not the same type of day, they're not in the same part of the map, they're not this, they're not that, you can't compare the character models because they're two different character models, yada, yada, yada. But I would agree with you, except that everything in the E3 2018 demo looks better. Not just this shot or that character model. It is everything. So I'm going to go ahead and say, while I understand your point, I'm going to have to disagree. I do feel there was some type of downgrade. That being said, it still looks awesome. It still looks like a really good game and graphically is still very good. Just not as good as what it was in the E3 2018 demo. But here we go, just like every other PlayStation exclusive, all of a sudden we have all these people coming out saying, oh, they're not going to buy the game because it was downgraded and looks like shit. Just like they did with Spider-Man. They changed the puddle. The puddle got smaller. It's been downgraded. It looks like shit and I'm not going to buy it. Just like they did with God of War. It's been downgraded. It looks like shit. He doesn't even have a fucking jump button. It's trash and I'm not gonna buy it. Like, seriously? In both those instances, Digital Foundry did their little investigations and it turns out the games both looked better. But even if Ghost of Tsushima is not like those games, even if it was a slight downgrade, You're not going to buy this game because it doesn't look like the E3 2018 demo? Honestly, who believes that bullshit? Who honestly believes there are people out there that watch this state of play and were like, it doesn't look as nice as the E3 demo? I'm not buying it. That's it. That's the last straw. I'm not buying it because it doesn't look as good as what it looked like before. Who honestly believes that shit's happening? Come on. And we all know who's doing this because people want to act like it's PlayStation fans or PlayStation fanboys that are upset about this, quote-unquote downgrade that aren't buying the game. But we all know who it really is. And yes, I like to try to stick to facts as much as I can in this channel. And yes, what I'm about to say is pure conjecture, but come on. We all know who it is. And Xbox fans, true Xbox fans, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but it is the Xbox fanboys. We all know it's the Xbox fanboys. Just think about it.
No. It's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No! No!
And this is like solely an Xbox fanboy thing. They always do this. I don't understand why. And you can't say, oh no, PlayStation fans do it too. Really? Really? Did anyone say that, oh, Gears 5 looked like it was downgraded and they weren't going to buy it? Because I don't remember that. Did anyone say, oh, Forza Horizon looks like it was downgraded and they weren't going to buy it? I honestly don't remember ever hearing anyone say some Xbox game looked like it was downgraded and they weren't going to buy it. Do you? I don't remember that. And the only reason I can think of why, and this is going to piss a lot of you off. I understand it's going to piss a lot of you off, so I'm trying to prepare you for this. But the only reason I can think of that it doesn't happen is because the PlayStation fans are too busy playing fucking games to worry about what your games look like. And Xbox fanboys have no games to play, so all they do is focus on the games that PlayStation fans do have to play. I know this can piss a lot of you off, but think about it, and we all know it's true. Deep down, we all know that shit's true. Xbox fanboys, why do you do this? It annoys the shit out of me when I see this. Oh, it's been downgraded, I'm not gonna buy it. No, you're not, because you were never gonna buy it. What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Stop it. Get some help.
I don't remember this happening during the 360 PS3 generation. I really don't. I think it's because people on 360 had games to play. Like I said, this is the only reason I can think of. I really hope this is something that we see stop going into the next generation, because I'm so tired of hearing it looks downgraded, so I'm not going to buy it. As if graphics meant everything. Because they don't. Even if a game does look kind of downgraded, that is not a reason to not support a game. Sometimes things change between E3 and when the game releases. Sometimes things change due to artistic decisions. Sometimes things change because they need to dial things back a bit in order to make the game run on the system. Sometimes it's not malicious. Sometimes it is. In cases where they clearly misled you or lied to you, 100% do not support that product. But if it just doesn't look as good as it looked in an earlier demo, that's not a reason to not support something. And I fucking guarantee you that come July, if they show Halo Infinite and it has some type of graphical downgrade, not a single Xbox fan or fanboy will say it looks downgraded, I'm not going to buy it, because they don't care. They just want to play Halo. If it were something like a Killzone 2 situation, where they clearly showed something that was nowhere near what the final game was going to look like, because in that case what they were showing wasn't even actual game engine running, it was a pre-visualization concept of what they were attempting to achieve. In that case, I can understand not supporting a game. In a No Man's Sky instance, where the game is nothing like what they promised, like what they were talking up the game would be prior to launch, in that case, I can understand not supporting a game. But in an instance like this, no fucking way. And especially in an instance where the people that are bitching about it, they're not even fucking people that were gonna buy it in the first place. They're lying bitch Xbox fanboys pretending like they're PlayStation fans that are just, oh my god, it looks graphically different, I'm not going to buy it. They're full of shit. I'm just so tired of seeing this, and like I said, I really hope it changes going into the next generation. I hope and pray that Phil Spencer, your Lord and Savior, finally gives you some fucking games to play so you don't have to focus on the games the PlayStation guys have, and maybe for another generation like the PS3 360 generation, we can have some goddamn peace when PlayStation games are shown and not have people lie about not wanting to buy them. And for your Xbox fans, I want to point out that I'm not talking about you, because I get a lot of Xbox fans in the comments that get defensive and try to say, well, I don't act this way, or well, I didn't say that. And I'm like, well, I said Xbox fan boys. Xbox fan boys and Xbox fans are not the same thing. Just like PlayStation fanboys and PlayStation fans are not the same thing. In this instance, I'm talking about specifically the Xbox fan boys. And yes, I'm singling out the Xbox fan boys, but that is no way in me saying that PlayStation fanboys are in any way better, because they're not. They do some stupid shit too, and they have their own dumb shit that they do to you guys. But when it comes to this, it's downgraded, I'm not buying it bullshit, that is exclusively an Xbox fanboy thing, and we all know it. Man, I'm sorry if some of you Xbox fans don't want to hear me say this, but I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it real. I'm telling you how I feel and the way I see it. If you don't see it that way, I understand. But I think that if you deep down think about it, and I think most of us, if we deep down think about it, we all know that this is the situation. This is the way it is. And these are the individuals that are doing it. And I didn't intend this to turn into an angry rant, but it just, as I started talking about it, it just kind of evolved into this thing. And now here we are. And I gotta calm down because my fucking face is turning red. Anyway, I just had to get this off my chest because, like I said, I'm so tired of hearing this every time a PlayStation exclusive comes out, and I really hope that this is something that changes going into next generation because it's just dumb. It really is. It's about one of the dumbest things that happens within the gaming community, and I'm hoping next generation we all have enough games going around that none of us are worried about what the other people are playing because we're just so busy playing badass games on our systems. That goes for both Series X and PlayStation and Nintendo. And fuck it, even PC. I hope there's so many badass games going around that nobody gives two flying fucks about what the other people are playing to bitch about it. That is what my hope is for this upcoming generation, and I hope that pans out. Until then, to all you lying bitch fanboys on every conceivable side, give it a rest. Just stop. Anyway, that's the video, guys. And like I said, I really didn't intend for it to be an angry rant, but that's just kind of what it became. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next, hopefully happier, Supernova.